I'll be showing you how to find the roots of a quadratic equation using factorization method. Now, in factorization method, it involves like bringing out the factors and using it to find the roots of a quadratic equation. So here we have this example: find the roots of the quadratic equation x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So using factorization method, what we are going to do is we have x squared plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. So what we are going to do is that we are going to multiply this part of the equation and this part of the equation. So we'll be having 6x squared. So after that, we'll now look for two numbers that multiply each other to give this and add each other to give this. Let's multiply each other to give 6x squared and add each other to give 5x. So that's our aim here. So those two numbers that multiply each other to give 6x squared and add each other to give 5x should be 3x and 2x. So if 3x and 2x multiply each other, they'll give us 6x squared. And if they add each other, they'll give us 5x. So these are the two numbers. We are going to replace 5x with these two numbers. So we're having x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. So now this is what we have. Now we can put them in pairs. We have this and we have this. Now, as you have put them in pairs, it's now easier for us to factorize. We'll factor out what is common here and factor out what is common here. So what is common here is x. We'll have x into x plus 3 plus what is common here is 2 because 2 is here, 2 can go here and 2 can go here. So we have plus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we now have x plus 2. We'll take one of this and one of this, and x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we now say since this is equal to 0, that means either this or this is equal to 0. So we have x plus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So therefore, x is equal to minus 2 or x is equal to minus 3. Because if this goes here, it will give us minus. So that is it. These are the roots of the quadratic equation, x squared plus 5x plus 6. So the second question says find the roots of the quadratic equation 3 minus 2x minus x squared is equal to 0. So the first thing, this is looking unarranged. This is not looking in the proper format of a quadratic equation. In a quadratic equation, we have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 to be the normal format. So we'll make it look like this. So our x squared should come first. So we have minus x squared because this minus is attached to this. Minus 1 is the coefficient of x squared. So it should come like this. Minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have put it in the proper format. So this is what we have now. Minus x squared minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So the next thing is that we multiply this part of the equation and this part of the equation, giving us minus 3x squared. So now we are going to look for two numbers that multiply each other to give minus 3x squared and add each other to give minus 2x. So multiply each other to give minus 3x squared and add each other to give minus 2x. So those two numbers are minus 3 and plus 1. Minus 3x and plus 1x. Minus 3x times 1x is minus 3x squared and minus 3x plus 1x is minus 2x. So those are the two numbers. Now we'll substitute this for this. So we're having minus x squared minus 3x plus 1x is the same as x. X plus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll take them in pairs now. Now we'll be having what is common here? Minus is common and x is common. So we'll be having minus x into x minus x plus 3. Because if minus x go into this, we'll be having this. So we just brought out what is common in this plus 1. What is common here is 1, because if 1 goes here, we still have the same thing, into x plus 3 equal to 0. So we have the same thing here, x plus 3 and x plus 3. So we'll pick 1, minus x plus 1 times x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll say minus x plus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll have minus x is equal to minus 1, or x is equal to minus 3. Now, we have made x the subject, but here what we have is minus x. So we want x to be this the subject, to have to divide through by minus 1. We have x is equal to 1, or x is equal to minus 3. So these are our roots of this equation. Remember, practice makes perfect. So that's it for this video. Please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, and share to your friends. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.